I'm CNET's Rye Chris, and this is the spotter from the team at Quirky and GE. This is a multi-purpose sensor that can track light, sound, motion, temperature, and humidity changes, and then use that to trigger your devices or send you notifications. Now the spotter is magnetic, so you can stick it to your fridge, or you can mount it to the wall using mounting screws or sticky tabs, or just sit it on a desk. You can power it one of two ways. You can plug it in using the included AC cable, or you can use the battery backup, just two AA batteries, and that'll keep it going. On battery mode, though, it'll only do motion and light detection. It can't do the other stuff. Now this is a very new product, and it shows a lot of promise and potential. It'd be great to have a sensor capable of doing all the things it can do that works reliably. However, the spotter doesn't quite work as consistently as I'd like at this point. Now in my tests, I found that it worked well when it had the power plugged in and the batteries out. The reason for this is that you reboot the spotter by taking all the power out of it, no batteries, no power cord, and then plugging that cord back in. It'll log onto the network, download any new firmware that's up there, and get up to speed, and at that point it seems to work really well. But if you change the battery status by adding batteries and then unplugging it, or if you move the spotter somewhere, that can kind of confuse it, and then it stops working so reliably. The app you use to control it is the Wink app from Quirky, and this is the same app we saw with the Pivot Power Genius and with the Egg Minder we looked at. It's a great app, it looks really nice, it gives you a lot of helpful information, but it's lacking some key features. It doesn't give you a timeline of events. It won't tell you all the things that happened during the day of the spotter, like when the lights came on or when the temperature changed. You can't go back and view that history, and that's kind of a big omission in my book. Also, you can't check the status of the spotter in real time. It's got the temperature sensor in there, but you can't log into the app and check what the temperature is at the current moment. That seems like a big oversight in my opinion. We also saw some little things that sort of threw us for a loop, like if you try and turn a trigger off that you've set up and then exit that menu, when you come back, that trigger will be on again. It's kind of strange, and I think it just needs another pass from the development team. Now, if you're an early adopter and you want to try out this new technology, Quirky has a bunch of devices coming out that are all supposed to work with this, so it could be very cool. And like I said, it's got a lot of promise. And a lot of these problems might be fixed with a couple of good firmware updates, but right now, it's not working as reliably as I'd like. If I was going to automate my appliances, I'd probably go with the Belkin Wemo Switch in Motion, which in our test did quite well. So holidays are coming up. If I had to choose one to have in my stocking, it'd be Belkin's. But next year, don't be surprised if the spotter ends up on my wish list. For CNET, I'm Rye Chris.